Hello everybody and welcome back to Simply DIY. Today I'm bringing a cooking DIY and I'm going to show you guys how to make mint chocolate fudge. This is super easy and quick and only contains 3 ingredients. So let's get started. So the ingredients you're going to need is 1 can of 397 grams of sweetened condensed milk and 2 100-gram milk chocolate bars. You're also going to need 2 packets of Aero bubbles. You can also use Aero chocolate bars. And a rolling pin. You'll also need a saucepan. I'm using a small one. You'll also be needing a wooden spoon, a plastic bag to smash your little chocolates in, and a grease-proof lined tray, and I'm using quite a small rectangular tray. So to begin with, you're going to get your Aero bubbles and you're going to just pour them all into your plastic bag. I only show 1 bag in here, but I put 2 bags in. So the reason we're doing this is you put it in the bag and then you smash them up. You can use a food processor, but I don't suggest it because that'll too finely chop it. You only want them slightly bashed, otherwise it will just all mix together and come up with a horrible kind of grey colour, which you don't really want. So I'm just going to fold over. I spilled them here. It's better if you've got a sticky top bag. So just fold over the bag and tape it if you've got a bag like mine. Then I'm just going to start using that rolling pin and just bashing them as much as I can. In the end, I found it easier if I just used my fingers through the bag and popped, kind of like I squished each ball separately, and then just used the rolling pin to break any other bits that had been left over. So they should look like this, and they shouldn't be too finely chopped like I said, because you don't want them to mix all horribly. And then we're going to go ahead and go over to the saucepan, and I've not got the heat on yet. I'm going to start with my milk chocolate and I'm going to break up the 2 entire bars and put it into my saucepan. You can also microwave this, but I think it's easier on the saucepan because you add the condensed milk with it as well, and you can keep a better eye on it because you do not want to burn your chocolate because that can easily happen. So I'm just going to break up my chocolate until it's all in there. So then take your can of sweetened condensed milk and pour the whole lot in there. You might need to use the spoon to get the rest out. And then you are ready to start mixing it together. So I'm just getting the rest out of my can. So I turned it onto a heat of 6 to start with, and then I turned it down to 2 when it started melting because you do not want to burn the chocolate. You only want to keep mixing it until it's just mixed. Do not overmix or heat it because you will burn it and it will not taste nice at all. So be very careful, and if you think it is burning, just take it off the heat for a little while and keep mixing it until it's cooled down again, and then you can put it back on there. So once you've done that, move it over to a cool place. I've just moved it over to another cool hob, and you're going to get your bag that you crushed off your balls earlier, and you're going to pour the whole lot in, and then you're going to fold it all in. So you want to do this quite quickly because you will find the mixture will stiffen up very, very quick. So just mix it all around until it's all combined, and you will find pieces will mount, and that's okay because it still tastes really good and it still works. So just keep mixing it all up until you see it's all combined. And once you've done that, get your tray ready. So I'd suggest that you pre-lined it, so then you can just pour it all in straight away. So I'm going to do that now. So I'm just going to pour the whole lot in there. And also another tip, with your tray when you're lining it, I'd suggest that you leave a bit over the edge so you've got something to hold later on when you pull it out. So again, just use the spoon to scrape everything out of there because you want to get as much mixture in there as possible. And it's not nice to leave the chocolate in there because it'll go harden your saucepan. Make sure you put that in hot water straight away, otherwise it will harden on there. It's so hard to get off. So just keep scraping it all out, and then we're just going to start smoothing it out with the back of our spoon, or you can also shake and tap it on the worktop, and that will also help it level out. So you want it nice and level because otherwise you'll end up with some pieces that are really thin and some pieces that are really thick, and it also be hard for like the cooling time for drying and going solid. It will be hard as well if it's not all the same thickness. So like I'm doing, just spread it all out, and don't worry about it looking really neat and stuff, because the good thing about homemade things, it should look homemade. So I like to put swirly marks in there because it looks more, I just think it looks more nice. So just go ahead and spread that all on out, and once you have done that, you're going to go ahead and pop it in your fridge, and I leave it for at least 2 hours, but make sure it's firm on top, so when you press it, it's not squishy and sticky, it is nice and firm, and that's when you know it's ready to start cutting. So I've gone and got mine out the fridge now, and it's firm on the top, so I'm just going to lift out with them edges of the tray, and I'm going to flip it over. So put your hand on it and flip, and then pull the paper off very carefully because it will be sticky on the back. So just carefully peel it off. As you can see, it is quite sticky, but that's okay, we can sort that out. So what you're going to do is just take your knife and just chop it into your desired sizes or shapes. I just do little rows and then cut it into squares. And then what I do after that is I put them back in the tray without the lining paper, or you can put a fresh piece in if you would like. And I put them in the fridge for about another couple of hours, or before I serve, so then it firms up the back of it, so it's not horrible and sticky and sweaty. And there you have it. There is your super tasty chocolate mint fudge, and it tastes so good and it's so easy to make. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Give it a big thumbs up, comment down below what other fudge you'd like to see, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss another single video. Bye!